Celebrate all along the way. This builds unity and team focus. In this chapter, I share with you my insights of working individually with each of them. I have also asked each of the 7 to write something from their vantage point, what it is like to co-create with my carvings and gemstones and to work in tandem as a co-creative team. The 7 I have invited are Paula Crevauche, Mark Schneider, Kent Raibel, Yehoda Sakithau, Manoj Goyal, Stephen Gunning, and the late Gordon Atiao, to share their experiences, insights, and feeling of what it is like to work with my carvings and create with a gem artist. This will be a sharing of co-creativity, of designs and styles that have been created by the interactive collaboration of designer, jeweler, and gem artist. Wow, oh my goodness. But before we jump into the personal individual reflections from each of the 7 artists, there are several elements and principles that I have learned that are essential for a successful relationship and co-creativity around our art form. Below are 7 principles, but not necessarily in any order, and by no means every principle is called upon here. That is required for a successful co-creative process and project. But I feel the 7 below all have to be present for the co-creativity to give birth to the exceptional gem art pieces and for the relationship to become more. Principle número 1. Respect and honor. You must absolutely respect others for the unique skills and knowledge they bring to the table. See all as equal and recognize the gifts and talents they bring to the project. Each individual has something unique to bring to the creation. Principle número 2. Humility. Each individual must have a degree of humility, meaning you must remain open to ideas that are either outside what you're thinking or you may differ with. Put your ego to the side and listen and respect the other's opinions, whether you agree or not. Stay open to something new and be willing to change your belief system mid-course because of the dialogue that arises during the process. Principle número 3. Be yourself 100%. Be 100% authentic. Show up and be yourself and allow your personal genius to shine and contribute to the process. Not to have one dominate over the other, but for there to exist a real sense of dominion in partnership. Be honest about what you can do and what you can't. Your thoughts and opinions matter. Don't lie to yourself or others. This is being authentic with a personal sense of authority, knowing your thoughts and feelings matter. This is real co-creativity, when each one comes from this place of personal dominion. Principle número 4. Courage. Have the courage to stand up and speak your truth in light of the direction you see the group or team are moving towards. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Principle número 5. Agreement. The project does not proceed until all involved in the decision-making agree 100% as to the next step moving forward. This to me is one of the most important principles that create a successful creation in a co-creative process with another. This one principle, Lawrence and I established early on in our relationship, long before we ever started Bahia. We called upon this principle over and over again when it came time to navigate the many ups and downs in the creation of Bahia. This one principle, I would say, kept us on track and focused from the beginning to the completion of the stone, as well moving forward until the final sale of Bahia to GIA happened. Principle número 6. Have trust. Trust in self, others, and the dream, even when there does not seem to be a light at the end of the tunnel. This is a hard one for a group or couple to hang in there when it appears in complete chaos or loss as to the viability of the ultimate goal or dream. It's easy to hang in there when everything is going great. It's a real challenge and testimony to a powerful co-creative team to hang in there when the going gets rough. During times where the team can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or major adversity is staring you down the barrel of a gun, being able to hang in this liminal space as a group calls for real strength that will often test the bound of the relationship to its power to hold together and move forward. Principle número 7. Celebrate all along the way. When one starts out during certain benchmarks in the unfolding of the project, and of course, upon completion or final or financial success of the project, reward each other in the successes, in the embarking, along the way, and upon completion. This builds unity and team